Star Wars only, I don't know what the fuck your problem is.
Ewan McGregor, the actor who is reprising his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi in the upcoming Kenobi series that's coming out on Disney+, likely in the year 2021 or late 2020. No real confirmation on that stuff just yet, but he's done an interview with the Men's Journal where he reveals a lot about the show. The first thing he talks about is the story. We know that this show is taking place 8 years after Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and he elaborates on that a little more. He says the storyline sits between Episodes 3 and 4. Last time the Jedi Order was falling apart. It will be interesting to take a character we know, in a way, and show him. Well, his arc will be quite interesting, I think. Dealing with that, the fact that the Jedi were slaughtered with the end of Episode 3, it's quite something to get over. But then he also talks about Alec Guinness and how he's going for that style of Obi-Wan Kenobi. He says, I want to get closer and closer to how Obi-Wan felt while Alec Guinness was playing him. I feel like I'm grayer and near him in age, so it'll be easier to do that. And let's be honest, I mean, Ewan's almost 50 years old now. I mean, he looks great, but yeah, he's getting up there in age. And in terms of timeline, he is almost perfect to get that Alec Guinness style role in character development, at least. And I really do like that because I think, I know we all love Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, but Alec Guinness is the OG Obi-Wan. He is the best Obi-Wan that we've had, and his style of playing that character is what we referenced in the prequels to go off of for those movies. Excited to see him try to mimic that even more into this next one. And he also says that there's going to be 6 episodes, and there's going to be a 1-hour runtime for each episode. And I like that. That's not a lot of episodes. I know someone's going to be in the comments saying, oh, why isn't it 8? Why isn't it 10? Why isn't it 12? We can ask for as many episodes as we want. We're going to get what we get. I'm okay with 6 episodes. I've said in the past that the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi is complete. We really don't need much more for his character. It's already been done. The story's been told. This is just a pure fan service show. And I'm okay with that because we've been demanding it for years. But he actually did say that for 4 years in total, he has been keeping this a secret. He says, and I quote, "It's a fucking massive relief because for 4 years I've had to lie to people about it." And let's be honest, I've said for, 2 to 3 years on the channel now, if you've been around that long, that this is obviously something that was in development. We almost had the movie with Stephen Daldry being the director. There were so many moving parts behind the scenes on this show. It was basically almost confirmed by Disney and Star Wars, Lucasfilm, countless times, but due to the flop of Solo: A Star Wars Story and some other behind-the-scenes production things that didn't go too well, I guess, this show was never confirmed up until this point where they made it a series. And so it's nice to know that Lucasfilm has been trying to actively make this Obi-Wan Kenobi spin-off / series countless times in the past for 4 long years. Since 2015? I mean, literally, since The Force Awakens was happening, they were trying to get this going. And I think that's a good sign. I think they knew that fans were wanting this, and I think they knew this would be a good idea. I think just executing it was something that was very challenging. We know that Ewan McGregor's one of the executive producers on the show. Deborah Chow is the director for the show. We're not sure if there's going to be any other directors involved with it. She's helming the project, though, and she also directed 2 of the episodes of The Mandalorian, so we'll be able to judge her work, at least in the Star Wars universe, when that comes out next month. And then it's written by Hossein Amini. He wrote The Alienist and Drive. So you have veterans basically involved with this project, and you have Ewan McGregor reprising his role as Obi-Wan in a 6-episode, each one's going to be an hour-long series. We still don't have a release date for the show. I'm not entirely sure how the Cassian Andor show is going to affect this going into production because Tony Gilroy was brought in to write the Cassian Andor series, or either write it or direct it. I'm pretty confident he's writing it. And he was brought in to save that series from falling into the abyss and never happening. And so I think the scheduling might be worked around a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this will go into production next year. From everything that I've heard and the people that I know involved with this said it's going to start next year, and I think that's good. I think a lot of fans are going to be happy with the show if it comes out 2021 before the new trilogy starts, and a lot of fans will be happy to see Ewan McGregor reprise his role. It's been something we've been demanding for years. We've been asking for it for Lucasfilm, and they've been trying their best to actually make it happen. And the script is already written. The director is set. Ewan McGregor is ready to go. I think all the signs are pointing towards a good production schedule and a good show. The story just has to be interesting. And 6 episodes, is really all we need. I mean, there's not much more you can do with the Obi-Wan Kenobi story, but this is something that I think the fandom needs right now. So I'm hoping this will be a good show. I'm glad Ewan McGregor's coming back. I'm glad it's 6 episodes, and tell me your thoughts about it below. Are you happy that it's only 6 episodes, or do you want more? And what do you think about Ewan McGregor keeping this under wraps for 4 long years? I think that's an incredible thing to do, that he basically just lied to everybody about it and was always saying, yeah, I have no idea if it's happening or not. So tell me your thoughts below. I'm Star Wars Only. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all next time, and may the Force be with you always.